Hello, everybody. I'm here to talk about why estrangement continues to grow and exist. Ex- it's so hard for me to talk right now. It grows out of fear. When our adult sons and daughters leave, just break contact, estrange, break up with us, etc., it causes a great deal of sadness and fear. What did I do? What could I have done different? And then we end up walking on eggshells, but the eggshells happen long before the estrangement. You may or may not, or may remember a time when your sons and daughters were home and you were walking around on eggshells because you were afraid of something, afraid they might leave, afraid they might say something about you, afraid they might take something from you, etc. And this has allowed estrangement to grow. And then when they estrange, I see a lot of posts where parents are still giving their adult sons and daughters money. They're financing them, they're paying for their mortgage, their rent, their food, their car payments, their insurance, etc. They're doing it out of fear, which means the estrangement is allowed to flourish and grow. And that leads to them having control over us and taking us for all we're worth. If your adult sons and daughters know how much money you have, and a lot of them do, they'll say, well, mom has $5,000, so what's $500 for me? They say, one for you, two for me. And unless we stop being afraid, it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. Just like the vine, Jack and the Beanstalk, I climbed up that vine, but it kept growing. And there has to come a point in time when we get either therapy help or say, I'm done. I'm not afraid anymore, whether you're here or not. I'm not doing this anymore. So you have to think about it. Are you living in fear? Are you giving your adult sons and daughters money? If so, why? If they were to leave naturally on their own, go out into the world, get a job, and eventually date, get married, have a family, would we? We wouldn't give them money. Maybe for their birthdays and Christmas, but that's we wouldn't be paying for their wants. My parents certainly did it. My mom told me when I was in high school, you're going to pay for your own college. I'll pay for your books, and that's it. She did. And the max she gave for every one of us who got married was $2,000. That's it. She said, this is it. I'm not giving you anymore. So I'm so glad I wasn't coddled and financed and taken care of in that manner. I just can't even believe it. So a lot of us live in fear. We have to continue to give them money because sometimes that's the only contact we have with them. And sometimes that's the only way we can see our grandkids is if we continue to give them money. But there has to come a point in time when you stop allowing fear to grow. You have to say, enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not financing you. I am not. I can't. I can't afford myself, much less you. And even if you can afford yourself, they're adults. They can take care of themselves. You have to stop. You have to cut the cord. You have to say, you know what? There's plenty of jobs out there. You got to make it. And even if you were a stay-at-home mom and you didn't work and maybe you still don't work, it doesn't mean your family money is supposed to go to your adult sons and daughters. If you and your husband did it, they can do it too. So, anyways, first and foremost, don't ever tell your kids how much money you have. That's a mistake a lot of parents make. If you inherit from your parents, don't tell your kids how much money you inherited, because I'm telling you right now, they'll always be there with a handout. Mom, I need. Mom, Dad, I need. No, no, no. That's it. Cut them off. Be done with it. They may take your grandkids. They may walk away. You might never hear from them again, or you'll be dead to them. They'll threaten you and cry. Oh no. They're good actors, but don't fall for it. That's all I've got to say, and I'll be back.